Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had all the guys from B-Town smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons: Lori, 559CO, Ruben, Cornbread Killer, Herb Yuma AZ, CJ Salvalsa, EOP Whisperer, Las Vegas Flights Live, I'ma gas your ass, Priya These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon La Reina, Don't Trip, Winston, Tony, Alejandro, Trailero 760, Breathing Underwater, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Albert 12, AI Vega, Esquiel, Big Bad 48, JT, Nova, Michigan Wolverines, Linda, the retired CO, Armando, Abuelita's Irma, Abuelita's Journey, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Dallas Herrero. This episode right here, man. Damn. Shit. It's kind of been a while since I've received some bad news. And I say a while, it's like, it's kind of just constant, right? It's just kind of never ending. My buddy texted me yesterday. He's like, hey, did you hear what happened to Mark? Right? I'll say his name. And I'm like, nah. Usually when somebody throws out a line like that, it's usually not good. And he's like, yeah, that he passed away. I'm like, fuck, like, for real? So I kind of like sit on it. I'm like, damn, start thinking about somebody else, one of our friends our age that passed away, and then now him. And I didn't know what this video was going to be on. Like, I sit here, right, I'm just scrolling through the Facebook, and I never even use Facebook. I'm more on the IG, and I see like a post on Mark. And sure as shit, right? So a lot of you guys had asked me, hey, Hector, you ever run into any friends in prison? Yeah, Mark was one of them, for sure. Let me tell you about him. Junior high, Barberworth Junior High School, man. That's what, 7th and 8th grade? It was Mark and another guy named Adolfo. Adolfo would later break into my house and steal my Nintendo 64, but that's another story for another day. And Adolfo would land himself in the AZ Federal Department of Corrections, or AZ Department of Corrections. But again, another time, another story. Those two dudes, for whatever reason, fucking despised each other. I don't know, man. These guys were Mexican, like scrappers for sure. And I kid you not, they scheduled a fight every day after school for like a whole week straight. Every day. Oh, yeah, are you going to go to the park? You're going to go to the park. It was, not Hinojosa. I forget those parks, man. Abe Gonzalez Park by Barberworth. Hey, you're going to go to the park, and Mark's going to fight Adolfo again. Like, oh, man. You're a preteen, teenager. You want to see that kind of stuff. Sure as shit, man. They would hold their own. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Like, dude, Mark knew how to throw hands. For fucking sure. The dude was tall and lanky. Then we go on to high school, and you have Whitted's Ice. Whitted's Ice was his liquor store, like down the alleyway. We could hop the fence at the high school in the back and walk through this little alley and go over there. Well, fuck me, man. I remember. I can hear the sirens. I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens. I remember we would walk as a group of friends, right? I always hung out with the jocks. I was a skater, but thank God they embraced me. And Mark played football. All these dudes played football, right? So we're walking back, and all of a sudden, this car stops. This dude jumps out and, like, fucking says, what's up to Mark? I don't know, man. I don't know. The dude had a face that everybody wanted to fight. I don't know, man. Mark was a cool cat, though. And boom, they square up. I kid you not. I remember he connects. Boom, he connects with the dude's eye. And the dude just like, right? I've never seen a fight stop like that. That was like a TKO, right? In the UFC, that would be a TKO because the dude couldn't continue, Right, Mark just fucking cracked him right in the eye. You could tell it hurt that dude's eye. It's like if the fist went in the eye. Um, boy, he's like, I weigh, I weigh. He was like a paisa, right? I don't know if he was like a chicaleño, part of the other gang, right? Not that we were. All right. Anyways, um, fucking punches him in the eye. Boom. That's a wrap. Right. So I remember always like looking up to this dude in a way like that motherfucker fucking can fight. This motherfucker can scrap for sure. Come back from Iraq, I start getting involved in some partying. And when I say partying, I mean fucking partying, right? Saca la bolsita type of partying. And if, believe it or not, it'd be me and Mark right there. I will believe it. Fucking partying, right? I remember there was a quinceañera right there on fucking off of K Street at the Hidalgo Hall. Your boy was on a sick one, right? And when I mean your boy, I mean me. But nevertheless, I was with Mark. This dude is like, damn, Hector, you be hanging around with some real ones. Like, it's a small town, right? Your pickings are you have some slim pickings, right? Sure in the fuck wasn't gonna hang around with the 4-H nerds. No disrespect. The 4.0 grade students. Oh, your boy was hanging out with a 1.89, man. 1.89, man. Just wishing to graduate. So yeah, man. One time I was hanging out in the backyard, drinking all night long. Right, and there's the reason why I had stayed awake all night long. And the cops come up to behind me in the back, and I'd never got off the chair. I'm posted, and the cop said, "Hey, have you been here all night?" And I like look around at all the beer cans. I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, hey, there was a stabbing down the street. You know anything about it? I'm like, "No, you clearly see. You just asked me if I've been here all night, and no, I haven't got right." Oh, okay, cool, worth a shot. Fucking got off or left, and start hearing some things. Right, fuck, man, damn. Um, fast forward. I saw this dude on Bravo Yard. And I had told you guys when I worked Bravo 1, a guy on the E bunks, on the E beds, on the bunk beds approached me and said, "Hey, you went to school in Brawley, huh?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, you did." And I looked him up, and sure enough, I recognized the dude. It wasn't Mark, it was some other guy from Brawley. I called the sergeant. I said, "Hey, man, this guy just recognized me." Sergeant's like, "Well, he has to go." I was brand new, so I didn't know no different. I'm like, "All right." The simple fact that he approached me and made a scene in front of all the other people, right? It's like, yeah, it kind of got weird. But I remember walking around the track on Bravo Yard, Centinela State Prison. This way. Mark was coming out of like 4 block, Bravo 4. Coming out of the building, about to get on the track. And I didn't know he was at that prison. I don't even think I knew he was in prison. And I look at him, and he looks at me, and we just do one of these, right? Like, said, "What's up?" Nodded, and just passed each other. Boom. None of my people saw that. None of his people saw that. But we definitely saw each other. Um, he never said nothing. I never said nothing. It wasn't an issue. I was concerned that ISU would go through his photo albums and maybe see a picture of me and him partying. As a matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, because I got a little bit of time, I'm gonna post some pictures up, man. Um, of what it was like partying in B Town. You see all the homies right there. A couple of us came back from Iraq. Um, but yeah, uh, rest in peace, Mark. Hey, you were a cool dude, dude. life throws us in different directions, different path, man. I'm out of the prison system now, and I never tripped back then. Definitely fucking ain't tripping now, dude. You know how it was. You know how it is, dude. Where everything's always gonna be on the straight and the up and up. All right, guys, keep pushing forward.